Welcome to Tarot in Paris with Zoe. I'm Zoe. This is a reading for the collective. It is timeless. When you come to this reading, that is when the timing begins for you. It is for all astrological signs. So definitely subscribe to this channel so we can move forward together. Feel free to leave comments in the message comment section. Give a thumbs up to any videos that you really enjoy. Okay, so let's see, what do we have for the collective? What do we have for the collective? All astrological signs, okay. Let's see. Treasure Island. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay, Treasure Island. So it's so interesting because in the last, so everything is energy, right? And if I was to apply a timeline, because timing is a made-up construct, right? Divine timing is not a made-up construct, but what I'm trying to say is like clock time, digital time, when we see a clock and hands on the numbers, etc., that is a man-made construct. It's helpful for us, but really everything's just energy. So if I say, oh, I'll meet you tomorrow at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, it's really a man-made construct, right? It's energy, but it's certainly helpful to me to put in my phone diary that I'm meeting someone at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, right? It helps me organize my beautiful life, right? That shared, what I'm getting at is Treasure Island is in the last 5 days, no, let me just look at this in my mind's eye. In the last 4 days, human time, and again, when you get to this reading, the timing begins for you, so don't worry about anything. In the last 4 days, I've noticed this upsurge of gifts being given, people exchanging skills, people working together more, some people going to the other extreme in the collective where they've wanted to just pull back their energy and really focus on learning what their new gifts are, because some people are being given new gifts all the time. We all are being given new gifts all the time. I'm being corrected. It's just that we don't always recognize them. So we're not just talking about gifts like a wrapped up present, though it can be that, certainly. We're also talking about gifts of someone giving you their time, someone giving you their, sharing their knowledge, someone listening to you really in a very present moment, you learning your new skills, you learning your new talents, you unearthing skills and talents that you didn't even know you had. All of this is an upsurge. I know it doesn't look like this in the outer world right now, but we are really coming into a Renaissance time. We really are. Just mark my words, okay? So, and I'm not going to get into the timing of that because my spirit team, God, Goddess, source, however you want to call it, but who the highest energy that I work with, I'm being asked not to get in the weeds of like when this is going to happen. Just know that there's a renaissance coming, okay? Now, let's get back to Treasure Island. So what this card is saying is you are learning that the Treasure Island is within you. All that you need is within you, okay? You're also in the collective beginning to learn that you don't need to chase. That's always a mistake, right? Because when we try to chase something or someone, we're coming from the energy of scarcity. We're not coming from the energy of abundance. Let's say, I'm just going to give a scenario. Let's say I'm looking for a job. I'm not, but let's say I am. And I just like have this energy of, I've got to get this. And I send 3 emails a day and 2 texts to a prospective client or client if I have my own business, or person that I want to obtain a job from, whether it's a small business or a company, the HR contact. It's this chasing. I'm not saying it's not important to have perseverance. It's different. I know that you know, those of you listening and watching this today, what the energy of chasing is, what it feels like. It's that fine line, like let's say you're dating someone and they send you a text message and then you fly back like 4 text messages back. It's not that you can't be friendly and outgoing. It's this difference of this chasing energy. It's a very different energy. It's that, I've got to hear back from them. I've got to make sure they're thinking of me, or, I've got to try to control the outcome. That's a chasing energy. It's coming from scarcity. Right now, we are being urged, I'm going to just shift myself in my chair for a second. We're being urged to remind ourselves the truth that we are all abundance. We are abundance. Abundance is everywhere. Let's say you're sitting inside and you're feeling down and you're just looking around you, or you're in a room, it doesn't matter where you are, and you're not feeling abundance at all, and you're having a hard time connecting within and feeling that treasure island within. Just look around you. I'm sure there's a carpet or a rug somewhere around your midst, or maybe a tapestry, or a blanket, or even what you're wearing, a piece of clothing. Like, look at my sweater. How can you not believe in abundance, just like with these material goods, which again are all energy, right? Creations. Every little thread that's made up in this lilac colored sweater, every single thread, talk about abundance. It's all like woven within. If you think of this, every single little thread and the enormosity of that, it's abundance. I know that may seem like a trivial way of looking at it, but I think it's very helpful when someone is having a hard time connecting within and reminding themselves and feeling that they are abundance, and that abundance is all around you and it continues to be all around you. It's just that then if we focus on the smallest little detail, like every little thread in the sweater, we go, or the tapestry on a wall if you're sitting in a beautiful library, or looking down at the carpet or rug on the floor where you are and looking like, oh, every little thread, and think of all the people involved making that carpet or that rug or that tapestry or that sweater. It's all abundance. Again, I'm trying to give a very mainstream concept to look at abundance in a little different way when you're having a hard time connecting with the emotion and the feeling of feeling so filled that you know there's nothing but abundance. Okay, I'm not saying that there aren't times when we don't feel we're coming from scarcity, like we focus on the numbers in our bank account, etc., etc. Don't get me wrong, I know what that feels like. Yet we have the power to shift that thought into a higher level thought of abundance. Okay, we do. That's a subject that I could go on and on and on about, but I'm being asked to go back to the card and move forward in our beautiful reading. I also have charms for you today, and we will pull a charm in a bit. So, Treasure Island. We're getting back to knowing that the treasure island is within us. It's not necessarily outside of us. It's not that we can't feel like there's treasure outside of us. The source of the treasure island is within. The universe is within you. It's outside of you, but it's also within you. That's where the wellspring is, okay, within you. So you're being asked to really understand and remind yourself about this truth, okay? So let's move forward. What else do we have? I'm very excited. These high energy messages all the time here on Tarot in Paris with Zoe. Thank you for joining me. There's this one card that is coming out. It's like, I don't want to explain how it, the Tower. Very interesting. Don't be scared of this. The Tower card in this reading is talking about the realization of abundance all around you. This epiphany that you're going to have, that it's a shift of mindset. It's as simple as that. And even though it's simple, it's also complex in another way. When a person is trying to, again, chase or find the truth about abundance, it's then can be elusive. It's when your mindset shifts and when you have this realization, when the negative thoughts or the thoughts that you had before, or a belief, which is just a continuous thought that you think over and over and then you think it's certain, which often beliefs are not necessarily. People shift their belief system often, right? This scarcity belief that you had is about to fall down and move into this treasure island belief, okay? This treasure island belief. So you're going to have the Tower moment of a realization that shifts you into this abundance belief. And once you have that abundance belief, you'll start to see your outer world shift too, because you're coming from abundance, okay? You're not coming from the wound of scarcity, the emotional wound of scarcity. You're coming from the powerful feeling of the treasure island of abundance, all right? This is very interesting. Let's move forward, see what else we have. After this card, I'm going to pull a charm from our silver charms, and then I'm going to get another tarot card for us. Welcome again to Tarot in Paris with Zoe. I'm Zoe. It's beautiful to have you here. Let's see what else we have for the collective. What other messages do we want to share with the collective? Okay, this card. Okay. Very interesting. Very interesting. So we have the moon card here, and we see the animals howling at the moon, And then you'll see that in this particular tarot card, there's this gateway, okay? This is representing your intuition and your inner knowing of abundance that you're now reminding yourself about. You're going to have this realization and move into your intuition about abundance. You're opening that gateway to Treasure Island. That's what this card is about. Opening the gateway to Treasure Island, opening the gateway to abundance. That's what this is about. And the animals in this card are like howling, yes, but those wolves howl to the moon, but they're singing to it. And notice too, it's not just the moon, it's also the sun, okay? The sun is more predominant in this particular card. Gorgeous. All right, I want to pull a silver charm, and then we're going to get the reading for the silver charm. I'm just going to close my eyes for this. Okay. This is interesting. So I'm going to hold it. This is a tiny charm, so I'm going to hold it just like this. So it's a little wooden sign. It's silver, but it's representing a wooden sign, and it reads camp, C-A-M-P, and there's an arrow pointing. Now I'm going to set this down, and while I shuffle, and then I'm going to pull another silver charm, but I'm going to talk about this. So while I get another charm, I want to talk about the camp charm. So you know what, for you, let me hold this up better. So what this is talking about, I'm hearing, it may seem odd, like why is there a silver charm that's representing a wooden sign that has an arrow leading camp? I'm hearing that this is about your North Star. This is about you going home to like a fun camp. When kids think of going to camp, it's always about fun and community. And so that's what this arrow is pointing towards. It's like pointing forwards, just to move forward, keep moving forward, move it to your base camp. And your base camp in this reading is talking about Treasure Island. That's your base camp. That's your fun place. That's being playful. That's seeing things and feeling and knowing your abundance. That's what this is about. Let's get another silver charm. I'm going to close my eyes and look away from the camera. What do we have? Oh, butterfly. Okay. So butterflies, they've got many meanings symbolically, of course, but we're talking about new beginnings. So this is a giant new beginning for you, okay? It is a movement that's happening within the collective. Again, this is a collective reading. You're watching this now. This is about you, and this is what we're talking about. This is the new beginning, the tower moment of the realization, you using your intuition, the moon of your intuition moving into the light of the sun, which is shedding all this light upon the truth, which is Treasure Island, which is you are abundance, and abundance is within you, okay? You are abundance, abundance is within you, and you can co-create abundance outside of you in your beautiful world, okay? Treasure Island. Gorgeous. Okay, let's get an animal spirit card for this reading. Thank you so much. What other messages do we have for the collective today? Please, at the time of this reading, when you find it is when the timing begins for you. It is timeless, a timeless reading. Okay, so I'm hearing that at the bottom of this series of cards, cow spirit, the miracles are endless. How gorgeous is this? So this is speaking to, now that you've gotten this abundance mindset, and if, by the way, whilst you're listening and watching this reading, if you haven't already felt that shift, you will soon, from the scarcity mindset to the abundance mindset. And remind yourself that at any point, if you get back into those scarcity thoughts, you have the power within to shift over to abundance thoughts, okay? The information will come to you, don't worry. And cow spirit, the miracles are endless. There isn't a more perfect way to complete this reading and claim this reading, that the miracles are endless. And this is a form of miracle, to have this shift of mindset from scarcity to abundance. It will start to bring a new reality to your exterior world once you stay on this path of shifting from the scarcity mindset to the abundance mindset, okay? Thank you so much for joining me. Again, I'm Zoe. This is Tarot in Paris with Zoe. Please do subscribe to this channel. Leave any comments you want in the comment section, and give a thumbs up to this video and any other videos that you really enjoy. Thank you.